David.
Hey, welcome back,
we
everybody.
We are excited to be here,
yes,
be in the
are.
building.
Hope everybody's staying warm.
Oh, man, that part. Exactly. Obviously, we're warm in this house. But.
Yes.
So, yes, please make sure you guys do your due diligence while we look at Palantir. Make sure you're doing your own research. And make sure that you also understand that we are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice.
We look at that.
These are not recommendations for you to buy, hold, or sell. Okay? Wow. So, Palantir, amazing company, has been shooting up off the meat rack these last couple of years. Up definitely a good 900% in the stock market within these last couple of years. But here's some things to consider because guess what? They have earnings coming up on February the 2nd after the market closes. So let's get you guys ready and the ball rolling on that so we can really see what direction they're going to go, going forward.
And if you don't know what Palantir is real fast, Palantir is an AI, and they dabble in AI, and they're heavily induced in defense contracts right now with the government for the CIA, the FBI, the U.S. Army. So you name it, they're there with it. So that's just a little background real fast on what Palantir is.
Exactly. So one thing you also have to consider is that when it comes to the people that they actually manage and their customers, they manage customers at account levels, governmental as well as regular customers. So about 55% of their revenue come from the government customers and 45% is commercial. So that's something that you need to take into consideration. So any little late payment, or let's say the government says we don't want to do business with you anymore, then that'll be an issue when it comes to Palantir. But as long as they do a great job with their earnings and they're able to show that, hey, we still have a lot to offer as we all grow together in the AI space, and I'm sure they will be just fine. And if you look at the chart, they're in a pretty good buy area. Yeah. They have gone up inside this area before. When it comes to the price to earnings, they're at $426, which is great because they used to be at $1,300. So it is coming down when it comes to their $426 to our $1 that we spend on so they're not as highly inflated. Still a very volatile stock, hands down, but it's coming down to more sensible area. When it comes to just anything with Palantir, especially with the market analysts, a lot of analysts are saying out of a 5, they are around a 3.4. So it was down a little bit these last couple months to 3.14. Now they're at 3.41. So that's great. So it's kind of letting us know that, hey, they are a great buy. Of course, some analysts are saying, hey, sell. Over 50% of the analysts are saying that you should, just stay neutral and just hold. So this is a great opportunity for you to be able to just take a deep dive and look to see, hey, is it really worth holding? When it comes to the market movement, they are moving 50% more than any other stock. And if you look at the chart there, and hopefully, fingers crossed, then most likely they will continue to bounce off since they're already right there and go back up. So that'll be a great way to really keep track of which direction the stock is going to go, and that you don't have to overthink about it. Just always look and see, what does the chart say? The chart tells you everything.
What does the chart say? It does tell you everything. And with that valuation, that makes them a little bit of risk to some of these investors, because some people think that they're already kind of like over-evaluated. So when you're getting in there, once again, do your due diligence, because it might come down a little bit, and if it does come down a little bit, then that is your time to pounce on it and buy. So, and then another thing is it's heavily weighted on defense contracts. So say the government says that, we don't need you right now, then that's definitely going to affect Palantir heavily. Mm-hmm. Even if it's one little contract or one company backs out of what they're doing right now because they are a data analytic company, then any wrong movement can affect the stock market really bad. So you want to keep your eyes on them. They're very volatile in that respect right there. So they bounce up and down. So you got to, if you're day trading, watch what you're doing. Pay attention.
Right, pay attention and make sure you look at, certain charts that help you analyze the support and resistance areas, the supply and demand areas, and go from there. But we will have another video for you to look at if you do not know what that looks like, or if you don't have a really good strategy for 2026. This is the one we'll be using all year. So make sure you click on that video. But yes, but when it comes to options that we should be looking at.
Yes, we got a couple options contracts. You know what we do. We like to get options, the LEAP options, and we do 2-month options. Always we keep our deltas in the 70s. So right now we're looking at a contract that is for January the 15th, 27. The delta is at 71. Right now the current price is at 169.20. And the cost of that contract is going to be $49.70, which is $4,970. And your break even is going to be $199.45. So it has a good potential of going up in this year's time. It's only a $30 move, which for Palantir, it could happen, at any given time.
Yeah, exactly.
It could happen. So that's a good leap year contract for them at a decent price, because some of these leap year contracts can be very expensive. But right there, that's in the middle for a 71. For a 71 delta, that's what you're looking for. You know what I mean? Where the price is good, your delta matches up, your validity's there, it all goes together.
Yes, all that volatility.
Yes, yes. So we also have one for 2 months out. If you just want to, go 2 months, always keep it like month or 2 months out. So so we got that one for April the 17th, 2026. The cost of that is $29.35. So roughly $3,000. The delta on that is a 73, which is a really good delta. Yeah. And then your break even is $179.05, which is $10. They can do that tomorrow. You know what I mean? So that is a really good contract, and you're protecting yourself from theta, because theta is always on the ballot.
Oh my God.
They would say it's on the ballot. So you want to protect yourself for that. So these are two really good contracts that you can keep out for that will get you, because we see them going up. And do your due diligence. Two really good contracts for you to look at.
Right, exactly. And the reason why we always bring up theta is because you already know, or hopefully, or just in case you do not know. If your delta, let's say if it's a 73, you don't want a theta that's 90. That means every $73 that you'll get, they're going to take $90.
Right.
For the time that it took to hit that area.
It definitely matters.
Man, it matters definitely. So delta is your number one. When it comes to, actually for me, theta is my number one. The first thing I look at to make sure it's not bigger than my delta.
Right. That's the first move. That is the first move.
As long as you're buying out far, like the further out you get, the less you have to worry about theta.
Right.
Especially as a buyer. If you're a seller and you're selling contracts and you have enough money to actually buy 100 shares so you can sell Palantir contracts, then guess what? Your theta is your best friend, because you want them to run out of time.
Right.
So, in order to fight the sellers, you always make sure you buy out. Be smart, all right?
This is why we advertise leap year contracts.
Yes.
It's for good money protection for yourself. That theta, of course, if you buy a year out, your theta is going to be less and less. So, you always want to protect yourself in these situations.
Exactly. So, please put in the comments below. What do you think about Palantir? Where do you think it's going to go? Do you think it's going to go up for earnings, down for earnings? If you know some type of additional news that we did not cover, please put them in the comments below and help educate everybody else who may not know yet. And let's just all get prepared for February the 2nd.
Yes.
If you do not have an amazing community to join to help you out, especially during these earnings area where you need to know, the more you know, the better off you will be, then please feel free to click the link below and join our community. If you do not have a trading journal, please make sure you get a trading journal. You got to document everything.
Yes, we got one for you.
Yes, we got one for you. And then make sure you guys get the Investor DNA tool to find out what type of investor you are. A lot of times you'll jump into these amazing stocks and then you'll try to make a play. Let's say it's a leap year play that David just got done encouraging you to take a look at, or the short-term play. Which one's going to be best based off your personality type? If your patience is short and you want your money now, short term may be the way for you to go. Why? Because you're going to end up selling that leap year contract because you want to make money now and you don't want to get stressed out. Like, you need to figure out, hey, am I a scalper, am I a day trader, am I a swing trader, am I elite trader, what? And then you can really go from there and make sure that you win for 2026.
Yeah, that's the main goal.
Yes.
We all want to win for 2026.
Exactly. So until next time, we appreciate you guys clicking on.
Stay warm.
Yes, stay warm.
Keep trading.
Keep trading. We talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bye. Hey, you guys. We really hope you enjoyed that last episode.
And if you're really ready to keep transforming, go ahead and jump into that next lab episode. The one right here. Down here. The link right here.
It's probably over here.
Or there. Or here. Link. Click. Go ahead. You got it.